Hi everyone, today we're going to be learning about how to evaluate online sources. Our AASL standard for this lesson is B, number 4, number 3, which states that learners gather information appropriate to the task by systematically questioning and assessing the validity and accuracy of information. So in order to do that, our objective for today is, given a variety of online tools and resources, students will demonstrate their understanding of how to evaluate online sources using a checklist of questions. So what that means is, by the end of the lesson today, we're hoping you'll know some good features to look for and good questions to ask when deciding whether or not to use a website for your research. Now, why do we need to be able to do this? Well, it's important to be able to question and assess the validity and accuracy of what we read online because, as you all know, not everything on the internet is true. There's a lot of what we've heard called fake news or misinformation being spread online that just isn't true. So it's important to be able to sift through what we're seeing and reading and hearing so that we can find information that is true and reliable, especially when we're using information from the web for a research project or assignment for school. We want to be completely sure the information is accurate. But even for our own understanding of what's happening in our world today, we need to know the truth. Being able to evaluate your online sources and ask questions of what you're seeing will help you anytime you're online. So our discussion question today is simply, how do we know if something we see online is true? So as you are looking at these resources, be thinking about that question in the back of your mind, and feel free to comment with your thoughts and questions. So in terms of the links we have available here, I know it looks like there's a lot going on, but that's because we have a lot of information to try and help you out. There's a variety of resources here, including some visual resources, some videos, and some checklists and articles. Now, the visual resources are things that help visual learners. There are things like infographics, which are really just information woven into images and graphic representations. All the visual resources here are highlighted in yellow. And then we also have some great videos for you to watch. These are highlighted in purple. You can see them all over here. None of them are longer than about 5 minutes, so I would highly recommend getting your headphones and watching those. There's a fun Brain Pop video with Tim and Moby, a great TED for Education video, and a fun Schmoop video that really kind of help get some perspective on this topic. And then we have some short checklists and articles as well. These are highlighted in green. Most of these just include a list of questions to ask yourself as you are looking at a website and trying to figure out if you should use it as a source or not. Okay, so check these out for sure, and then especially look at this last one, the CARS checklist, as something you could possibly print out or keep bookmarked to use as a tool anytime you're looking at online sources, because this is going to be really helpful for all you guys. Okay, additionally, we have an image up here that kind of briefly describes the difference between the endings on websites. That's what domain name differences are, the endings. And it helps you kind of look at which endings are more reliable. So be sure to use this image to help you out as well. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Hopefully the information on this Padlet helps you when you're doing research and using online sources. And please feel free to comment and share any questions or ideas about what you've seen here today. Thanks for listening, and best of luck researching.